What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe, and yo, the Star episodes though? What? These were absolutely crazy. So these were two of the biggest episodes, in a way, for so far from this whole Star binge that's been going on the past week and some change. And boy, am I hyped. The first one was more so about the lore and kind of foreshadowing some stuff with Star and Eclipse, and she's doing her own little classic manipulation. It's getting absolutely insane. And then the next one is gonna kind of trigger some shippers and make some shippers happy at the same time. That was all about shipping and character development on the romantic front. So these episodes were Sweet Dreams and Lava Lake Beach, and at first I thought Lava Lake Beach was going to be chill. That ended up not really happening in the way that I expected, and Sweet Dreams obviously started out pretty chill but ended up becoming something with much bigger implications. So let's talk about it. So Sweet Dreams was absolutely crazy. We actually have some parallels between Star and Steven, because now Star has some sort of dream-esque, almost like a sleepwalking type of power, except this is actually kind of brings her into physical dimensions, whereas Steven is in internal dimensions. He can communicate via dreams. Star can literally travel through dimensions without dimensional scissors by herself, and she transforms into the golden butterfly form that we saw. We kind of speculated that this was going to be some sort of evolved Muberty form, and it turns out that is true. We actually learn a little bit more about this form. For now, we're just calling it the butterfly form, but Star basically asks Moon, after she found out she was basically sleep dimensioning, if that's a thing. She's opening up wormholes to other dimensions. She completely freaks out. The goblin dog dude is crazy. So basically she asks Moon, hey, what's up with this form? And we learned that this form, this butterfly form that we've seen Moon do, we saw Star do when she completely obliterated Toffee. Basically, this form is supposed to take years of training, so that implies there's a lot of power in this form, and it really highlights just how strong Star is. Baby did mention that Star is years beyond her own years, and she's actually way stronger than Moon was. She's about as strong as Queen Eclipse. We get back to that in a second, but this really kind of highlights just how powerful Star is, that she's doing this by accident. And King River actually jokes that, they'd have to lock her up forever because that's crazy. They'd do a bunch of tests. And though he was joking, it seemed like there was some level of seriousness there. They may actually have to do a bunch of tests. I doubt they would just lock her away forever. That's very unlikely, but the fact that she's able to do this in her sleep by not even controlling it is pretty crazy, and is a big testament to her strength. So basically, Marco's trying to help Star control this and figure out what's causing it, see if he could try to stop it. And it's not working out. They try to lock her down. It's not working out. She goes into this huge void, and it looks like it's the void that they sent Ludo to, because we see Ludo, and he's just kind of chilling there. He's like, what is happening? His eyes are all bulgy. It's just really funny. They don't even have any dialogue with Ludo. He's just there. He's just in the void. So we know that's what Ludo's doing, or he's been doing this whole time. He's just been kind of floating around the void. He didn't actually go anywhere new yet. So he's just kind of there. He's just kind of in limbo, chilling. I'm sure we'll see him again eventually. Probably not during these string of episodes, but that was really funny. So yeah, she's in her golden butterfly form, and Star wakes her up, and she kind of comes out of it a little bit. She's like halfway through her form, and they missed the wormhole, and now they're just floating through the void. And luckily, Glossric was left alone, and apparently, quote unquote, Glossric went and got Eclipse for help, and Eclipse saved them. Don't know how true that is. I feel like Eclipse might know more than she's letting on. Obviously, Star does end up confiding in Eclipse by herself. They're both alone. We're seeing a lot of this. Obviously, getting these hints. They're building a relationship, building a rapport. Eclipse's, like I said, planting them seeds. It's getting nuts. She basically says, you know what? You don't need to stop. Why are you trying to stop this form? Just let it happen. See what happens. See how strong you can get. See what this form is capable of. So obviously, she's trying to manipulate Star. Obviously, this form has some sort of secret power. She's trying to unlock Star's true abilities. She's trying to use Star as a pawn. In what exactly? I have no idea. Maybe she's trying to get a partner of some sorts that can kind of help her, because, they're basically equally powerful. They're both extremely powerful. So this would basically kind of help her get some sort of partnership, I guess, with Star to do whatever it is she's trying to do. I don't know, but she's clearly trying to take Star on as a mentor. Star clearly sees Eclipsa as somewhat of a mentor, someone she can confide in that she doesn't really have with her mother as much. So it's pretty crazy. Eclipsa just really egging her on to break all the rules and do some reckless stuff. So absolutely crazy. And we also see that Eclipsa has some secret passageway from the Rose Tower, so she's pretty knowledgeable. You can't really hold Eclipsa down. This really, again, highlights what Eclipsa is capable of and her knowledge and why she's so confident that everything's going to work out and the way that she needs them to work out. So yeah, this form is definitely going to come into play. I can't wait to see how it does, but boy, oh boy, Eclipsa is on to something. I don't know what it is, but they're clearly leading up to that. And I love how normal it is. You know, they don't really make it seem like Eclipsa's doing anything. Normally, I feel like they would just try to make it, oh, I'm evil, I'm plotting. But no, she's just literally acting like Star's grandmother. She's minding her business. She's just giving her own advice, and she's taking it. And her advice doesn't sound that crazy or bad when she says it. So I don't know. I really like how the writers are doing that. She doesn't seem that threatening, but we as the audience know that there's probably something deeper going on. So very exciting stuff. And then the next episode was exciting and also sad at the same time. We've got some shipping wars going on. They're at a beach on the underworld, which was very interesting concept, actually. I don't think I've ever heard of something like that. And they're basically there to watch the soul rise, which is pretty messed up and dark. And looks like we get some Kelly development. That was cool. Tad is not leaving her hair. Her hair is a lot bigger in person for some reason. And yeah, they're basically it's basically a love square that is building up. It's Tom, Star, Kelly, and Marco. Tom and Star are being all PDA, and Kelly's still in her feels about her breakup and the fact that Tad literally will not leave her hair. And Marco's still kind of in his feels about the breakup with Jackie, so he tries to confide in her and try to comfort her because she's all stressed out and upset, and she can't stand Tom and Star's PDA. I think we've all been there. And he basically solidifies that Tad needs to go. The boy leaves, and we are building a new relationship. And Tad calls Marco out, man. He said, "Yo, you're falling in love with your best friend, man. It's all good. It's all good." Also, Tad thinks that he's Marco's best friend, which is confusing. I don't think Tad was referring to himself when he was saying that. He did say Star, but yeah, that was a pretty little funny joke there. But yeah, Tad basically calls him out. He calls Marco out and says, "Yep, you're falling in love for Star." And Marco's finally realizing his feelings that, oh no, I'm falling in love with Star. This is not good. He literally says, "Oh no." He's going throughout the beach. He sees all the different couples, and he's getting caught in his feels now. So now he runs away, and Kelly has to kind of comfort him. And here we go. Also, quick side note, Tad says that he could be crushing pizzas in any dimension. I think pizzas is code for something else, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Anyway, so yeah, Marco has an entire crisis after Kelly's crisis. Kelly kind of chills out a little bit. And it looks like they're starting to catch some feels. They watch the soul rise together. It's all beautiful. And he shares his jacket because she's cold. And she's like, "Yeah, it was cold." And then they cuddle up in the jacket. So now we got Marco and Kelly feels developing. And now Tom and Star are together. So now what's going to happen? It's going to be a love square. Someone's going to break up with someone else. And it's going to become a triangle again. And it's going to be ridiculous. Or maybe Star and Marco both stop fighting their feelings for each other and they kiss, and then Tom catches them and then he goes into a rage, or Kelly catches them and breaks her heart. Something really not good is gonna happen very soon, probably this season, so be on the lookout for that. But I know the Starco shippers are dying inside. Again, we've said this before on the channel, but I think obviously the show is generally leading towards Marco and Star being together eventually, so relax. It's all good. But I know the Tom Star shippers are happy, and the Kelly Co shippers, Mark Kelly, I don't know what that ship name is, but that's a thing. And I thought it was going to be a nice, relaxing, nothing episode that was just going to be silly and fun. But nope, that's not it. So yeah, they watch the soul rise, and it's right on midnight, right on Marco's birthday. How romantic. So yeah, I'm guessing we're probably going to see some more of Marco's birthday in the next episode. But yeah, guys, these episodes dropping bombs out here. So yeah, so we got some shipping wars happening. We've got a love square. We've got Star's ultimate form happening. We've got Eclipsa planting more of her plots into Star's brain subconsciously. And it's gonna be crazy. So the next episodes are Deathpeck and Ponymonium. Deathpeck is Star urges the royal youth of Muni to sign a petition calling for the equal treatment of monsters. Obviously, Star is not feeling the way humans treat monsters, and she's trying to fix that. And she started with making Buffrog the monster expert, and she's trying to urge the royal youth because she knows the royal old people are stuck in their ways and backwards. I don't know why it's called Deathpeck. That might be a Buffrog term because he says weird phrases from time to time. And then Ponymonium is Star is thrilled when Ponyhead invites her to dinner with her sisters. So we're gonna meet Ponyhead's sisters. I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. I would love to see if they were just like the complete opposite of Ponyhead. Maybe Star never met Ponyhead's sisters and that's why she's so excited, or maybe she knows her sisters and she really likes hanging out with them. So that's gonna be Ponymonium. That's probably why it's called that. So I can't wait to see that. That's going to be a fun episode. Obviously, that could go dark and messed up very quick because all these episodes seem to have some sort of form of that, some sort of form of feels happening, whether in the beginning or the end. So can't wait for that. But what do you guys think of these episodes? What do you guys think is going to happen with Star's butterfly form? Is Ludo going to be in the void forever? What is Eclipsa planning? What does she want? And what do you think of the new love square that is developing? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. We are doing the rest of the episodes for Star vs. Forces of Evil all the way to Thursday, so be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when the rest of these reviews are going to be going out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've been Michael Williams. You've been watching Cartoon Universe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.